All my cards are gone. All of them. I can't handle people coughing me right around my food like that. A brand new pair of Renee Calvillas.
Welcome back to the Main Collective. I'm so happy that you're joining me today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can get notified on when I release my next video. Now let's stay tuned for this week's vlog. Happy Monday. I am over here just getting my work on. My hair looks crazy today. Oh my gosh. I haven't really done my hair today. I got up this morning. I did a little walk outside. It was so hot outside. When I came back in, I had a full-blown tan. I'm talking about, it looked like I had been at the beach. It was crazy. I had on like a jumpsuit, my favorite kind of jumpsuit by Arola. I came in the house. I was only outside for like 25 minutes. I came in. I'm talking about tan lines, severe. It looked like I had been outside for hours. I was only out there for 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. But that heat down here in Tampa is something different. It's different. It's not your average heat. I know that. But anyway, I'm just sitting here. I've been working all day. I kind of been in a cocoon working. Literally a cocoon. I don't really have too many plans. There are some errands I need to run, but I think it might be a little too late in the day to do them. Like, I need to go to the post office. I really do. I need to run to the grocery store. I need to run to Whole Foods. I need to do some things, but like I said, the day kind of got away from me with working. You know how it is. You start doing your thing and it's a wrap. Day's over. So let me see what I can try to get done today, and we'll go from there.
Hey, I'm back. I am sitting in the car because I need to go finish my workout. Like this morning I went for a nice walk, and I was telling y'all how chocolate I got just from that little walk. But I said I was gonna go finish my walk at the gym today. So I think I'm about to head to the gym, do a little walk, because I really wanted to hit up outside. I wanted to get a walk in outside, but it just is so gray. It looks like it's about to start pouring any minute. But looking at the forecast, that's what I'm looking at on my watch. It's not raining, but I know there are some isolated thunderstorms. So I'm like, that stinks. Do I want to even chance it? You know, I'm in my zone and all of a sudden it just starts downpouring. So I'm going to try my best to avoid that. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go to the gym, get my little walk in, and then I'm going to run to the grocery store like I said I would, and go from there. Have you ever just felt like you have so much to do? That's how I feel. I feel like I have so much I'm supposed to do this week, but I know how to manage. I'm playing myself right now, and that is nothing but a distraction, because I know that if I just do inch by inch, it's a cinch. Yard by yard, it gets hard. I got that from who is it Myron Brown? I think so, Myron Brown. And so he used to say that inch by inch, it's a cinch. Yard by yard, it gets hard. So I'm like, just do a little bit at a time, do what you can, and that's what I'm gonna do. Just go from there. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything will be all right. So let's roll out. Let's go get this little walk in. Again, today is not an extensive workout. However, being in that heat, it is extensive. It's very extensive because it's hot, but that's what I like. I like to sweat in my workouts. So let's get it. Let's go to the gym. I'm looking like that because I really did want to be outdoors, but it's just too hot and it's supposed to rain. It's like rainy season right now in Tampa, so it's supposed to rain. It says scattered thunderstorms on the forecast. I'm like, ugh. So that's why I'm kind of looking like, dang, I really wanted to get outside, but that's okay. We're gonna keep it pushing, and we're just gonna go to the gym, do what we need to do, and go from there. Publix, and believe it or not, this is my first time ever in Publix. Isn't that crazy? I usually, to be honest, don't even go in the grocery store. I get my groceries delivered. I'm not gonna even lie. I do. But since I've been in Tampa, I have been getting my groceries delivered still. But when I got my last round of groceries delivered, there were several items that they did not have at my local stores. So I was like, okay, so to the grocery store. Like, I feel so out of place. I don't even know where stuff is in a grocery store. Isn't that crazy? But I'm gonna look and see what they have. Ooh, they have crab legs. I'm gonna show y'all what I see. They're not even a bad price either. I'm just looking at the moment. Thank you. Child, now me looking at the seafood and the lady coughing back there with no mask on, child. There's a germaphobe in me that is like, yes, I'm gonna come back later. Like, I can't handle that. I can't handle people coughing me right around my food like that. I know I'm gonna take it home and wash it off. I know. It's just the initial thought of it. I just can't wrap my head around. So, we're not getting any fresh seafood. Let me see what else I got here. And I'll be back. Avocado. Yeah, you like them, but this avocado. Yeah, I can't find bags. Oh, I did find some. I found one bag. What the what? What the what? What is going on? Put the avocados in here. $4 for $5. So we're gonna get 4. Let me see what else is on my grocery list. Pretty much got everything. Sesame oil and chili flakes. No more food. Hold on to it for a moment. I'm not gonna do that with all of you. See if I can find some chili flakes. Sometimes I'm telling you, I just don't get technology. So I'm in Publix, got my little groceries, and I'm going to the register to check out or whatever. I have Apple Pay on my phone because, of course, I left the house. I didn't bring my purse or anything with me because I was like, oh, I'm just going to the gym, and it hit me. I'm like, oh, I should run to the grocery store. Tell me why I went to pay with my Apple Pay. All my cards are gone. All of them. Including even Apple Cash was still there. But there was like, I didn't have any money on that. I have money on my cards, debit cards, credit cards. Every single one of them was gone, deleted for no reason, just random, gone. And I was just like, I love technology and I dislike technology sometimes for situations just like that. I'm like, huh? So I'm sitting there trying to navigate, trying to troubleshoot, like, what? This does not make sense. So I had to walk away, play with my phone for a little bit, and then go to, I don't even know how I got to it, but expired or deleted cards or something like that. Mind you, I've never deleted my cards. And I had to go in, and then it was like, you have to enter your CVV code. Of course, I don't have the cards on me except for my Apple card, which by the grace of God, I have one. And so I added that back on there. And I was just like, this is crazy. As a consumer, this is nuts to have to experience something like that. That Apple randomly just deleted all my cards. All of them. Just random. And I'm like, is this really the world we're living in now? I do take responsibility on my end because I try not to leave my purse, but it always happens. It doesn't always happen. It's happened a few times to where I'm like, oh, I'm not planning on going anywhere else and don't bring my purse or my cards or whatever with me. But I'm like, after today, this is the second time it happened to me. After today, I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore to myself. I will be leaving the house with at least one card, at least, because what? Ain't nobody got time for that. So anyway, I'm gonna head home after the shenanigans. Oh no, me and Apple got a bone to pick. We got a bone to pick, okay? So for dinner tonight, I made my husband 2 beef patties, some Thai noodles, a little hummus, bok choy, cabbage, red pepper, sesame seeds, and this was all seasoned with like honey, sesame oil, rice vinegar, ginger, garlic, and I think I said honey already, a little pepper, and the chili garlic paste. And mine is similar to my husband's, except I did not do the Thai noodles, and I did mine with salmon. So same meal, but without those two. And you can see my hummus has a little red in it. That's a little bit from the chili paste, but I also didn't put any chili paste in mine. I forgot to add, we did add a little bit of lime juice as well. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. It is beautiful here in Tampa. The sun is shining. Beautiful start to the day. I made myself a little vegan breakfast too. So what I got, let me show you. Let me put it in the camera. I made some soy-free tofu, yellow peppers, spinach, and onions. And I just seasoned it with a little bit of salt, pepper, what else? A little paprika. So it's kind of been sitting in the kitchen for a little minute because I made it and I just put it in the microwave real quick to warm it up. But this is my first time trying this tofu, so it's actually good, really good. The reason I'm having this for breakfast is because I'm allergic to eggs, so I cannot eat eggs in the pure form. I can sometimes eat a byproduct of eggs, like pancakes, even though I really don't eat that. Cakes, I do eat that. Pies, cupcakes, I do eat that. But if it's just plain eggs, I cannot eat it, even though for years I ate eggs. I ate egg whites for years. Egg whites, turkey sausage, a little spinach. That was my go-to breakfast. But just one day I noticed I wasn't feeling good from eating eggs, so I cannot eat regular eggs anymore for breakfast. So I have to find alternatives. I eat a lot of different things for breakfast, but trying this tofu, something that's high in protein that I can get in the morning, is a win for me. So we're gonna enjoy this breakfast, do some work because I have a couple of meetings today, and hopefully be able to check away from the meetings for a little bit and run an errand or two that I need to run, but we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm gonna do a little bit of work and I will check back in a little bit. So I'm at UPS getting ready to mail my sister's super cute gift, but I have to show you how cute her card is. How cute is that? I love it. And I love how Pandora packages up their little gifts. She's gonna love this. I'm gonna go put this in the mail right now. Happy Wednesday. They call it hump day. Hump day is such a weird word. Like hump day. I'm just gonna call it Wednesday. So happy Wednesday. I'm up. I'm doing some work. I actually got my workout clothes on. You can kind of see. Got a little orange set on that I got from Amazon. I might have to link it in my Amazon store so you can find it. It's actually a pretty decent set. The only thing about the pants is they're kind of thin a little bit, but I mean, if you're doing a quick little 1-2, it'll get the job done, okay? So right now I am making myself some breakfast. I'm making a tofu scramble. I found this soy-free tofu. So good. I'm gonna mix it with some peppers, onions, and I think spinach. I'm just gonna season it up because y'all know I'm allergic to eggs. I know, it's crazy, but I'm gonna make that for breakfast. I'm gonna sit down, do some work. I need to order some protein shakes because your girl is out of her protein shakes, and I love to have a protein shake to make sure I'm getting my protein in during the day, because with me being a person that doesn't eat a lot of meat or protein regularly, it's kind of hard to get it all in. So I'm gonna do that too, but I'm gonna get some work done. When my meal gets done, I'm gonna come back and show you how delicious it looks, and we'll go from there. I'm back. My breakfast is ready. Let me show you. So this is the soy-free tofu. See if you can get up in there. Maybe not. Child, now me dropping tofu all over the carpet. Okay, anyway, this is the soy-free tofu, y'all. It's got, I did spinach, yellow peppers, and onions. And I just seasoned it with a little bit of salt, pepper, paprika. So it's kind of like a little egg scramble. But I forgot to tell you what I did last night. So last night we went to church. It was Tuesday night. What do they call it? Like fellowship session. And it was so good. It was all about faith and how faith is a substance of things hoped for. Oh, so good. It was almost meant for me to be in that service last night because I got so full with the word. My body, my mind, my spirit just needed that so much. And so today I just feel so light and free. And I'm like, let me get back in my word. I don't know if some of y'all need to hear that, but as far as guiding and keeping me on track. So it was such a great evening. I'm so glad we went. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my little breakfast. I'm gonna do some work and I'll be back in a little bit. Y'all, does my lunch now look delightful? I already kind of dug into it, but I did a remake of what I made last night. It's red cabbage, salmon. As you can see, I kind of ate some brown rice mixed with quinoa, some onions, bok choy up in there, carrots, and then I seasoned my salmon with ginger, garlic, a little bit of pepper. I did soy sauce, the low sodium version. I did sesame oil, and I think that's it. Oh, a little bit of avocado oil, but it's so tasty. Oh, and I put a little bit of agave in it. So fire. Hey loves, it is Friday, July 25th, and I'm sitting here getting ready because my husband and some really good friends of ours are all going out to see. Sorry, let me move my mirror. We're all going out to see Keith Sweat, Genuine. I just heard Drew Hill is gonna be there. So right now my skin is all prepped. As you can see, your girl likes to be a little greasy. That's my norm, so it's nothing abnormal about this. but we are all getting ready to go out to this concert. At first, I thought it was just Keith Sweat, and then recently I found out it was Genuine as well. Well, then today I found out that Drew Hill was going to be in the mix too, and it just melted my heart, because in the best way, because I loved me some Drew Hill back in the day. I don't know if any of y'all can relate, but that was like my crew. So I'm ready to be all in my feels with nostalgic moments for this concert. So it should be good. Like I said, it's a couple of us going, and really that's it. So I haven't really done too much today outside of I was working. I had to run a couple little errands, and I had to go charge my car. And y'all, let me tell you, having an electric car is probably my highest level of adulting and being responsible. What I'm putting on my face right now, by the way, is I'm actually doing foundation, which is something I don't normally do, but why not? It's probably too light for my skin because I've been out in the sun walking, and so yeah, I won't be surprised if this is low-key a little too light. So not too much on me if you think it's too light for my face. Not too much on me. But anyway, y'all, let me tell you about how I feel like having an electric car is a whole nother level of adulting. I say that because, y'all, I went to run my errands. I had some meetings that I was in the middle of, right? Pause. In the middle of the meetings. And I was like, I'm gonna run my little errand. Sidebar, I washed my brushes today. And I'm not saying I'm better than you, but I washed my brushes today. So they're all clean. Oh, but anyway, so I decided I'm gonna do my errand, and I'll come back and I'll do my meeting. Cool. Car battery low, okay? And I was like, I'll be fine. I had timed it out, mapped it out just right. I was like, I'll be fine. So for those of you who don't know, I don't know if every electric car is like this, but my electric car is like this. So what it will do is it will suck up some of your battery and put it in a reserve, and you don't really know. So for example, I had ran my battery down to like 9 miles, and I was like, okay, cool. That's still more than enough for me to get to the charging station after my meeting. Not a big deal. I went up, did my meeting, I came back downstairs, turned my car, and it had 3 miles. I was like, oh no, this is not good. What am I about to do? So the only charging stations at that moment that I knew, were in a certain range, and all of those ranges were outside of 3 miles. And yeah, so if you don't have anything to charge your vehicle with the way technology is now, is that you have to get your vehicle towed. Crazy, right? But yeah, you have to get your vehicle towed if you run out of juice in the middle of somewhere. So I'm like, oh my gosh, where's the rest of the juice I had in this car earlier? And you can't risk it. You literally cannot play with it, because if it shows you that there's 3 miles left, my car really only has 3 miles left. That's it. Ain't no more. So it ain't one of those cars that you're like, oh, like gas. You're like, oh, I have a few more miles. That's it. Those are your miles. It just shows you what you have, and don't play with it. Because I have played with it, and my car ran out of charge, and I was up the street from my house, literally in my neighborhood, and I had to get it towed literally not even a quarter of a block. It was crazy. So that was the one time I did play with it. After that, I was like, no, I'm not gonna play with that no more. Anyway, I looked up a charging station, and I was like, where is there a charging station by me, like really close. Anyway, I did find a charging station like 1 mile from my house, and it charged. It's basically, in a nutshell, a very slow charger. And what I mean by a slow charger is that it charges like 0.1 or 0.2 miles a minute. So if you think about that, if I would have just left it on that charge, it would not have finished charging until tomorrow at like 6 a.m. And this was like 3 o'clock for reference. So yeah, I was in a tight spot. So I was like, you know what? Let me just let it get enough juice. Once it gets enough juice, then I'll take it to the actual charging station that I do prefer to go to. And so that's what I did. I just patiently waited, let it get enough juice, went into the store, got some gluten-free pretzels, ate some of those, and let it charge up enough. And then I took it to the charging station that I actually like. So, like I said, new level of adulting unlocked, because that is one thing you don't really have to think about if you have a gas vehicle. You just know, like, hey, there's the gas station. I'm gonna take my car to get some gas, and that's what it is. Y'all, not to mention, it was hotter than fish grease. I actually felt like a boiling piece of chicken thigh in that car, because I was trying to save what battery was left. So I couldn't turn the air on. It was hot. It was hotter than hot. I was literally thinking about my life decisions. Like, why did you do this to yourself? Like, you did this to yourself. You could have just, not to mention, y'all, I ran back home so I could get to my meeting, and the guy that was on the meeting with me did a no-show. So I could have kept going with the miles that I knew I had at that moment, and my car would have been fine to charge it. So yeah, dude did a no-show, and I was like, I did all of that and you didn't show up. So yeah, today was one of them days. To make a longer story short, I was so sweaty and gross. By the time I made it back home, I was like, I got to go straight in the shower, because I'm not going nowhere like this. I'm not here to judge anybody, but I can't just walk around sweaty like that and trying to go somewhere after. Nah, I gotta get in a tub, like old folks used to say. Not old folks, man, my folks used to be like, you need in the tub, and tub could be shower or bath. It don't matter. You need to get in one of them. Hop your tail in one, and that's exactly what I did when I got home. I hurried up and sat my butt in the shower. I was like, woo, goodness. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish getting ready, and I'm probably going to show some pictures of my outfit, because it is kind of cute. I don't know exactly what kind of shoes I'm gonna wear, but I'm gonna show y'all some pictures of my outfit probably at the venue, and just like insert the finished product or maybe get some footage, of me there or whatever. But I hope my little outfit comes together. I think it will. But I'll finish my makeup, and I'm gonna come back and at least show you the finished makeup product. I know y'all have seen me do my makeup a few times. It's nothing too exciting. I am doing a little more makeup than the norm today, because it's gonna be dark and I want to take a lot of pictures. So that's the reason for kind of the extraness that you see happening, which doesn't happen very often, as far as me kind of doing the extra stuff, but it's all good. So let me finish my makeup. When I'm done with my makeup, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you what that thing is looking like. Okay, y'all, so I'm wrapping up my little last steps in my makeup, I think, and I'm just applying blush. I said brush. Y'all might be wondering why I'm wearing 2 watches. It's very serious that I hit my calorie goal, and so the calorie goal was already in process, and so I just have to let this ride itself out so I can hit my goal, and then I can remember to wear the watch that I'm actually going to wear with my outfit. Your girl is committed, okay? So the watch has to stay on until we hit the goal, and then I'm gonna take it off. So, let me tell y'all about what was going on this morning. So, as I was sharing earlier that my birthday is tomorrow, and when I tell you I had the most amazing morning with people just calling and checking in on me. My best friend called me and she prayed over me, and it was so sweet. and just such a beautiful prayer. And then one of my other best friends, we were communicating via voice memo. She sent me the most beautiful message, and I'm gonna call that along the lines of a prayer as well. And then I was talking to one of my other girlfriends who sent me the most beautiful flowers. I'll show y'all. She prayed over me as well, and I was like, Lord, whatever you're doing, I thank you, because it really would just made me feel so special. You know, it's your birthday. Like, for me, I do make a big deal about my birthday, but I don't at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, I want to have a good time, but I'm okay if I don't, type of thing. Like, I want to do all the things, but I'm also okay if I don't do all the things. I'm just grateful for another year to be alive, because a lot of people did not make it. So I'm just happy to have made it. Keep going. Y'all, not my camera died. Like right before it got good. But what I ended up finishing my face up with is a Charm Beauty lipstick. Let me show y'all. I think I thought I put it in my bag, but oh, I did. Okay, so I did Charm Beauty Rubies on my lip to tighten my look. What I was saying before the video was over is, like, I'm just happy to be alive. I'm like so grateful. And I think I was sharing that I got some beautiful prayers and phone calls this morning. I was so grateful. So yeah, your girl is embracing a new year. I'm so grateful, man. I've had a couple moments where I looked like what I had been through, but God is good, okay? So anyways, I'm gonna make sure I get a picture of the finished product. But for now, I'm happy. I'm happy with the look. I love it. It's definitely giving concert vibes. Yeah, I'm ready. So I will be back to show y'all what everything came together and looks like.
Baby, I'm the kind of man who shows concern. Yes, I do. Any way that I can please you, let me know. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, it's a feeling that I... Here you go. You so what?
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Today is your girl's birthday. I know, it's crazy. Right now, I'm actually gonna put another wand curl in my hair, because the hair looks good from yesterday, but one of these little curls is not, look, this one, in comparison to its sisters, it has definitely checked out. So I said, you know what, let me try to throw one curl in here. I'm definitely not gonna wand curl my whole head, which I did yesterday, and that took all day. But I love me a good wand curl look. It's just beautiful, but time consuming. So we're gonna let this one do what it needs to do, and hopefully land where it's supposed to land, and we're just gonna leave it alone. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm like, you know what, I might have to do it again, y'all. I think I really am being kind of lazy, and I should probably do like 2 of these, but we're gonna work it out. I'm not really tripping too much, because I'm like, it's curls, you know? Curls can be a little messy. It's not that serious. So anyway, it is officially my birthday. I do not feel like it's my birthday at all. Am I doing anything spontaneous or crazy? No, I'm not. Not this year, although that would not be abnormal for me to have something really cool planned, like a trip or something like that, but I just didn't plan anything this year like that, so we're just gonna roll with it. I think I was sharing with y'all last night, we went to the Keith Sweat birthday bash, and it actually was, sorry, I heard something outside, but it actually was a blast. When we got there, Drew Hill was performing. Genuine went right before Drew Hill, so I only thought it was Genuine and Keith. But come to find out, it was Genuine went first, Drew Hill went second, and when I tell y'all, Drew Hill lit the stage up. Like I would really pay to see them go on tour, like just them. Then Joe went after them. Joe set the stage on fire too, killed it. SWV went up next. SWV's voices still got it. And then Keith Sweat came out, so he did a great job as well. It was a nice concert. It really was. It was a nice concert. I enjoyed myself. We danced, we sang. We didn't dance as much because a lot of the artists were saying, get up out of your seat, blah, 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 blah. Which some people were, some people weren't. But the people like right in front of us, they kind of were, and they were kind of like blocking the area. So when they got up, you know what I'm saying, we were like, all right, let's get up so we can see. But it was actually a really good concert to low-key sit down for a lot of, because the music, you know how those artists are. Their music is really like, it's kind of like that slow, nice and slow, almost baby making music for real, to be honest. But when I tell you it was a good time, it was a really, really good time. Really good time. And when I tell you the artists brought the city out, they brought the city out. I'm talking about that. I didn't see an empty seat in the whole arena, which says a lot. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting a lash on because there's some blank spots on my lash line from the last time I got lashes, and then I put lashes on last night, and they're just, the glue I have is not that great, so they're just not staying on all that well. I ain't really tripping about that at all. Really just doing it for the vibes, for the look, But when I tell you they brought the city out, I'm talking about, I didn't see an empty seat in there. So anyway, I'm gonna continue doing my little quick beat. I'm not doing nothing too major. We are gonna go to this restaurant in Tampa I've been wanting to go to. It's called Burns, but yeah, I'm not gonna do too much. Like I said, keep it simple. And as I was kind of saying before I cut out, it would not be abnormal of me to have, you know, some really cool birthday plans, but this year I just didn't do that. Like I was saying in my last video, I'm happy to be alive. It doesn't really feel like my birthday, so I'm not putting any pressure on it at all. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna finish my little beat. The eyebrows are looking a little cray. I'll finish this up and I'll come back with the finished face product. Here's the finished look, y'all. I think I'm gonna do my Charm Beauty lippy again. My rubies, because it's so pretty. Velvety, creamy. I just love this stuff. So yeah. This is the look, y'all. I think I'm gonna throw on something simple to wear tonight, and we're just gonna go from there. And I'll show you pictures of the finished outfit. It'll probably be in my next clip. Hopefully I get some good pictures to post this time. Why am I sitting here getting ready and I found, I'm in disbelief, a brand new pair of Renee Calvillas. Are you kidding? Look at these. I bought these for my wedding and never wore them. I literally ordered them and never wore them. That is crazy. So these might get worn tonight. Yeah, these are gonna get worn tonight. Can you imagine some brand new, however many dollar shoes these were, just been chilling for over a year. They're stunning and I love this design. I have these in gold already, and I do remember buying these in these colors just for my wedding and never wore them. Oh my gosh. So I'm back, y'all. Had to come back and catch you up on the birthday celebration. I had a great time. My husband and I went to, where did we go? We went to Fleming's on my actual birthday. Had a great time. What did I end up ordering? I ordered like the sea bass. I think he ordered a steak. Had a great time. Enjoyed it. And then we really just came home and called it a night. We drove around a little bit, did a little sightseeing, and that was that. Got up the next morning, went to church, had a great church service, and it was so hot outside in Tampa, y'all. It was so hot. Like, I was not built for the heat like that. It was so hot. So we were out there. They had a little friends and family thing outside. The girl almost melted, but we made it. I came home yesterday. I was so hot. I think I had like heat exhaustion or something. I came home. I got in the shower and went to bed. Basically, like I got in the shower, put my pajamas on, and they never came off. Like, I stayed chilling like that. I ordered food and I was like, husband was like, where do you want to go eat? And I was like, man, can we just order in? I'm done for. Your girl is tapped out. I'm exhausted and hot. So yeah, that was the end of it. I had a really wonderful birthday. I'm so grateful, so thankful for all the birthday wishes. And I got some amazing gifts. Some of my girls sent me flowers. I'll show y'all at the end. I got some flowers. I got some amazing gift cards. I got some charms for my Pandora bracelet. Just all these thoughtful and wonderful things. My heart is so full. Like, it's so wonderful to feel celebrated, and it's so wonderful to celebrate yourself, because it's my birthday. It's my responsibility to make sure I feel celebrated, and I made sure that I took that responsibility seriously. So that is that. I know you hear some chaos in the back, but I'm cooking dinner for my husband. I don't know what I'm gonna really eat, but I'm making him some steak, some seasoned potatoes, or I should say steak and gravy, seasoned potatoes, and some snow peas. I'll show y'all a picture of that too. So yeah, hold on, let me show you a picture of my flowers and I'll be right back. These beautiful flowers are from my good friend Casey and my goddaughter. They're so beautiful, and she said they were actually called rubies. I love them. So pretty. And these beautiful flowers, I love them. They're from my friend Sinitrius. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love flowers. But I was gonna show y'all what I was cooking for hubby. I'm gonna show you. We got a little steak and gravy. We got some potatoes. And we got some snow peas, but they're still cooking. But I think what I'm gonna make myself is probably some shrimp, snow peas, and the potatoes, because I love those potatoes. I don't need them, but they're good, so I might have those for dinner. As you can see, I got my work glasses on. Your girl was working. Went for a walk. Let me see, I walked this morning and then I walked this evening. Let me tell y'all how far I walked. I haven't hit my calorie goal yet, but I hit 10,275 steps. I'm not at my calorie goal yet, but I'm gonna keep moving, keep this body moving. We're gonna hit that calorie goal and we're gonna go from there. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and until the next vlog, I'll see you soon.